Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Today's video, before we get into the video, guys, please drop a like, subscribe, watch this all the way through. It really helped me and support me out as I'm on day 16 or 15. I never know. If you watch these videos, I forget. I'm just going day by day of the 365 days consistent uploading on the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit more just talking to my new supporters to the channel. We've gained a lot of subscribers in the past month. I just want to get to know you guys. Not only that, I want to let you know who I am, how I started off in doing YouTube at 13 years old, what I've experienced growing up on YouTube. Let's just hop into it, man. We're gonna hop in an FFA match. This isn't. We're not going to be, trying our butts off, all that stuff. We're not gonna be doing all that. I'm just gonna be talking with you guys, letting you know who I am. What I'm trying to get from this video is to know what my fan base wants to see. Not even my fan base, my family, what my family wants to see, I want to know, I want to know something about you guys. Even if it's something just a little, I want to know something about everybody. So comment down below something about yourself, man, so I can just get to know who you are, because I genuinely would like to know. It's just to know you guys more. So we're just gonna start talking about me. So turn the game chat off because they can ruin it. So basically, I'm gonna get into starting off on YouTube. I believe I grew up in the perfect era of YouTube. And now you're like, well, you were telling me about your life, but you're talking about YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's been a big part of my life. I'm only 20 years old. To me, even though that I feel old, that's really not that old. So when YouTube's been popping for a long time now. When I first started watching YouTube, I literally started watching YouTube for Call of Duty. That's the only reason I watched it. There wasn't shorts. There wasn't nothing like that. It was just gameplays, cut comms, FaZe Clan video. I remember watching all the FaZe Tages, man. The best experience I ever had in my life. Growing up, I had a great, I have a great mom and dad, man. Nothing like, my family is so supportive of what I do. I'm very blessed. Very, very, very blessed for that. So let's just get directly into it, man. So starting off at YouTube, I remember I've been doing YouTube for probably, I'd say at least 10 years now, at least. I've enjoyed every minute of it, but obviously when you're younger doing YouTube, like 13, 14 years old, you don't really have a creative sense of it, you know what I'm saying, until you turn a certain age, because you can actually start being yourself a little bit more, understanding where you want to go with it. I would say when I really started getting into YouTube, I was probably like 16, 15 years old. I really started getting into it. And I remember my first channel, man. I forget the name of it though. It's probably like Eddie Van the Man or something like that. I would just upload Share Factory videos on the PS4. Because keep in mind, at the time, we didn't have cap cut on the phone. I remember there being some editors. I forget what editors they were on the phone. Trust me, they were terrible. That I'm talking about, the exporting on these apps were so bad that there was only one or two apps and they were terrible. Just the stuff you had to go through just to get a video on there was hell. You know what I'm saying? It was hell. And then it would render out 10 FPS. So I would use Share Factory on my PS4. Now, before even that, I would just get my iPod, or I think it was just my iPod. I had an iPod Touch. Not iPod Touch. I had an iPod. I forget what iPod it was called. And I would set up my... Sorry, guys. Damn. I would set up my iPod or my tablet. I didn't have a tablet. I had an iPod, yeah. I would set it up on my... I forget what it was. I had something like that. I would set it up on my, this chair that we had in the kitchen. I would just sit there and record my gameplay. I'd be in my underwear just playing Call of Duty, trying to be the best, And, obviously at that age, it's kind of hard to be the best because you don't know what the hell you're doing 90% of the time. Yeah. So, that's how I started. Yeah, so... couple years in the future, let's start off at 15 years old, man. Keep in mind, I've always been overweight. I've been overweight pretty much my whole life. So that was always a challenge I had to face, man. I would say the time where I was semi-healthy was when I played football. But then, COVID happened and stuff like that. I kind of never really, I was homeschooled for a while too. So that even I just always had this passion for YouTube, man. It's not just the easier life. It's not just because it's easier, just easy mode. No, it's nothing like that, man. It's something I've had a passion. Content creation is reaching people, putting a smile on their face. That's why I've always been a person to make people laugh. Even in like serious situations, I try to make it funny, you know? Some people don't like that, but I just generally don't care. I'm all about making people laugh, man. So that's just how I've always been, even bringing it into YouTube. Now, the older I've gotten, I might have put on more of a show, but I mean, like, I'm trying to get back to my original self. Not saying I'm not completely unoriginal, but I'm just not as much authentic. People might ask me why am I even admitting that? Because what you have to understand is that when this YouTube is evolutionized so much to where YouTube doesn't really send you out unless you get a retention rate, and getting retention rate, you got to be kind of, riff-raffy, so I'm just, instead of me doing that, I'm trying to win with consistency. So that's the reason I'm doing this series right now. Oh, he spawned. Wait, what? Okay, whatever. And so basically, that's why I'm trying to do this series right now. And I'm also, just to let you guys know a little bit, like a little bit more about me, is I'm actually trying to do this YouTube. It's called YouTube automation. It's where you just upload shorts every day, or you upload shorts trying to make a passive income off a faceless channel. And that's basically what I'm doing right now. And I'm testing it out right now. It's not going very well, but obviously we get better as we go. Damn, I just got sandwiched. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Oh, dude, I had it. So we're trying that out, but I want to go through like a little segment of going from a child or to a young man to a man. I know I'm only 20. I'm still growing into a man right now, but I can tell you, man, it's not as difficult as you think. Some people get dealt different cards. Some people have it harder than others. Some people have it easier than others. That's factual. I definitely had it a lot easier than others, 100%. Just me being able to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Me just being able to play the game, like, as a kid is a privilege. So, a lot of people had it harder than a majority of us. I don't take that for granted. Well, I do take that for granted. We all take things for granted, but the moral of the story is, for me, it wasn't hard growing up, like, to be a man. It had its trials and tribulations, but, for some people, not many people are religious, but I'm religious, man. I'm not forcing no religion on nobody. You have your own beliefs, man. But I'm going to tell you this right now. If I didn't have God, man, I tell you what, I would be lost right now. The Lord as well, man. Like, the biggest thing is guidance, man. You don't know what to do. That's why the school system kind of molds you. It's like, okay, I got to get a job. I got to get 401k. I got to get this and that. Just living this rabbit hole, working every day, just barely making it by. And that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing right now. I got a good job. I'm thankful. But the Lord has helped me out so much. He stayed with me. He's still with me. He's with everybody watching this video right now. I pray for everybody right now to have a good day, and I pray for your families to be healthy, all that stuff. But, we're going to sit here and talk for a minute. We're not going to play the game. But the Lord's helped me out a lot. I thank him so much for that. I couldn't, can't repay him. Not worthy at all. So, getting off that, becoming a man, it has its difficulties, because we don't know how. I mean, your dads teach you and all that stuff. Definitely what my dad's taught me, all the discipline he taught me helps me out a lot. But you got to really just, don't let no one push you around, and just be who you want to be, man. Don't let no one force you to be someone you're not. And this is who I want to be. I want to be that person to make video, people come watch and make people happy with it. Put a smile on somebody's face that's having a bad day. Give someone inspiration that they can do it too, because you can. Whatever your inspiration is, a doctor, lawyer, you know what I'm saying? YouTuber, golfer, football player, whatever it is, a singer, you can do that. Okay? Don't set yourself short. I see a lot of people doing that. I lost 100 pounds. It's a lot. This is what I used to wear. I used to fill these in. I don't fill these in no more. You know, don't let no one tell you what you're going to be. It's already written down. Obviously you have free will. So if you listen to these people yapping and bringing you down, listen to them, you're going to be that. Don't let no one dictate what you're going to be. Be what you want to be. Don't settle for nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, maybe more, but nothing less. I know I probably rambled in this video. It was difficult, but I'm not going to talk about all the bad times of growing into a man, growing up doing YouTube. I'm not going to talk about all the bad times because realistically, they weren't bad times. They weren't at all, man. I'm very blessed to have the supporters I have, even if it's just a little amount. I thank you guys so much. And before I forget, these are everyone that commented on the last video. If you guys have made it this far in the video, drop a comment saying you did. And hopefully you guys drop a comment on something about you that can let me know about you a little bit. Tell me something that just give me some information about you, just so I know you, like what games you like to play, stuff like that, so I can get to know you guys a little bit more. You can also join this Discord too, and you can send me a message. But hopefully this wasn't too bad of a video, just a little cut this original content. I love doing these videos. Yeah, guys, I mean, growing up, I had it easier than a lot of other people, but I went through my childhood tribulations. I still, we all suffer, but what is suffering really? I think suffering is lessons. I've had a lot of lessons. I still have a lot more to learn. I'm still a young man, and to anyone that's younger than me or older than me, don't give up. Never give up. Giving up is not an option. I don't care. You can fall down, but you can get right back up. It's been your boy Special-edd. Special-edd. I see you guys in the next one, man. Thank you so much. It's my Android. Peace out, boys.